So this year is a major milestone for DRA. It's our 40-year anniversary. And going back to those early days, 1984, small team of individuals, our founders, really setting that foundation in a very competitive mining environment. They really became household names in the engineering space in the African mining circles. And I think, we owe a lot to those early founders and the early teams that really put us on the map. We grew successfully through the 80s into the 90s. We really, took a big step forward with the platinum boom and our relevance in the platinum space. And I think today we've almost built or been part of almost every single platinum concentrator that has been built in Africa. I often get asked about the major successes that and milestones that this group has achieved. And I suppose it's easy for me to say, to go straight to the numbers and say, we've got 4,200 people across 5 continents, 14 offices. We've done 8,000 projects, studies, operations. We've done 120 milling circuits, 150 crushers. I can go on and on. What I prefer to do is speak about the real contributions that I think DRA Global has made, not only to the mining community, but also to the general society in which it operates. And I think that really starts in our approach to mining and processing and some of the technical achievements and some of the capabilities that we put forward in that space to offer something to the industry. Mining better, processing better, doing that in a sustainable way. I think we've made a huge contribution to the industry as a whole. And I often get clients coming to me and saying, DRA, you guys really are, the last large group in Africa that can give us engineering skill, and please take that responsibility on and grow your people, grow your talent. And DRA has really made a contribution to that in terms of the ongoing skills of the industry. If we look at the mining industry and what it does in the regions where we operate, it's a big contributor to local growth and development. It creates jobs, it creates wealth for people. But I think DRA, one of the things we have done is give back, and we've made a positive contribution to the sustainability or the long-term sustainability of those communities that live in and around those mine sites. I often say to people, right now as we speak, we've got people 3,000 meters underground doing rock bolting. We've got people 3,500 meters at Letseng working in extreme conditions. In South America, we've got people up in the Andes. We've built plants in the middle of the DRC jungles. We've been to the deserts of the Middle East. Nowhere is too far, no challenge is too great for the DRA people. If I speak to our clients, they reiterate that and they say, if we've really got a challenge on our hands, we come to you because we know you have that can-do attitude and you'll do your best to give us a successful project or a successful operation. I'm constantly amazed when I go to the annual awards and I see there's a lot of people getting a 5-year award or a 10-year award, but what amazes me is how many are getting 15, 20, 25 years of service to DRA. That is unique in this industry. I don't think there's many others that can say they have a group of people working for them that have been with the business 25 years plus. A truly great accolade for a business in terms of how we operate as a team and as a family. DRA people are at their heart mining people, passionate people about what they do. They love what they do, they love engineering, they love making a contribution to their profession, to the industry. They don't necessarily seek out praise. They take their own praise from what they do and what achievements they create for their clients, for their professions and the industries they work in. And that's what drives them and makes them thrive in this industry, which is probably one of the toughest industries out there, which is mining. I personally am very proud of the teams that I've worked with here at DRA over my 6 years, but immensely proud of the DRA business and what it has become known for in a very tough industry. And that didn't start now, it started in 1984, and everyone that's passed through these doors in the last 40 years has made a contribution.